Do you remember them? Now, if you don't know who these people are, I'm going to kind of explain it to you all real quick, okay? It says here, shameless GoFundMe. Now, this is okay, let me explain it here. These two people are from GoFundMe, or they started a GoFundMe page for this homeless guy who they said gave them his last $20 to get gas. And so she went on Facebook a few months ago, not Facebook, on GoFundMe a few months ago, and she said, oh, you know, this guy just gave me his last $20. He's homeless. I see him here all the time, and I just want to bless him. So if we can kind of just raise a few thousand for him, I think like it was, you know, 10,000. Well, the story went viral. The GoFundMe page went viral. They completely surpassed their $10,000 mark and went over $400,000 in this feel-good story. You know, the tug on the heartstrings. You know, trying to raise money for this homeless guy who just seemed like such a nice guy. Well, shortly after, there became a legal battle because the homeless guy right here sued these two saying, listen, they only gave me a few $1,000s. They bought me an RV and a truck, but that's it. I'm still wanting my over $300,000 that was promised, that was raised for me by this couple. So anyway, they all went to court. Turns out all the money is completely gone. Their bank accounts were drained. They spent the money pretty much on themselves, buying, you know, clothing and watches and cars and going on vacations and all this stuff. And so it was such a devastating story. Everybody felt so bad. Check this out, okay? It was so terrible that GoFundMe felt partially responsible and put out there on mainstream media. This was a few weeks ago. They said, listen, this is from GoFundMe. They said, don't worry about it, guy. Talking to the homeless guy. Don't worry about it. We're going to have your back. We are going to give you $400,000. You're going to get the money you were promised. So now everybody's loving GoFundMe. They're thinking, oh man, GoFundMe is awesome. Look at that. They did that. And so everybody's happy again. It's like, woo. Okay. So that was the update a few weeks ago. Okay. You want to know what's going on today? Do you know, something crazy. Okay. Check this out. It says here, shameless GoFundMe couple and homeless veteran who scammed well-wishers out of $400,000 knew each other for a month before they concocted a fake story and now all face up to 10 years in prison. It's crazy. I know. That is stunning. That is crazy. This feel-good story that turned terrible turned happy again, and now turned out to be a big scam, just got exposed. It says here, Kate McClure, Mark D'Amico, and this guy, Johnny Bobbitt, were all arrested on Thursday on deception and theft charges. They each face between 5 and 10 years in jail if convicted. In 2017, they started a viral GoFundMe campaign called Paying It Forward, which attracted $400,000. Prosecutors said on Thursday, the trio actually met a month before they told the world that they had. Bobbitt hung around a casino that McClure, now here's, you know, the guy Bobbitt, okay, the homeless fella. He hung around a casino that McClure and D'Amico, these two, frequented in Philadelphia, and that is how they met. Afterwards, McClure, which I believe is this lady right here, told friends in text messages that she lied to make people feel bad and guilt them into donating. She wrote that on text messages to her friends, okay? She and D'Amico, which is this fella right here, tried to, it says here, hold on, where is it? She and D'Amico have blown over $300,000 on casinos, on trips, on handbags, jewelry, and repaying family debt. When Bobbitt, this guy right here, complained about them stealing the money in August, they insisted that they had done no wrong. In March, D'Amico tried to shop a book idea called No Good Deed, which he thought would make him rich. Prosecutors reviewed over 60,000 text messages as part of their investigation after seeing red flags. I don't know what red flags they may have saw. Okay, again, this was a feel-good story gone terribly wrong. Looked like it was starting to look up again because, you know, even GoFundMe said, listen, we'll gift you the $400,000 that these two people spent. And now it turns out something happened to where some lawyer in GoFundMe or something said, they said, wait a minute, before we give out this money, let's investigate the whole trio. Let's find out who these people really are, including him. Somehow they were able to get phone records. Somehow they were able to get, friends who maybe confessed. I don't know what happened, but they were able, NSA is probably all in this. They were able to get all this information to prove that this was an elaborate scheme to the public. It says here, prosecutors reviewed again 60,000 text messages as part of their investigation after seeing red flags. They said the trio would likely have gotten away with the scam if they hadn't started fighting over the money. The love of money is a root of all evil. The Bible tells us that those who desire to be rich will pierce themselves with many sorrows. Wow. The word of the Lord is absolutely true. It says here, they said the trio, I already read that, GoFundMe has vowed to refund every one of the donations that were made to the fraudulent campaign. So here you have it again. GoFundMe is trying to make the wrong right and say, listen, we're gonna pay all the donors back their money. So that's actually quite cool, because I don't know if GoFundMe really needed to do that. This is not the first time something like this has happened. I think there's a lot of elaborate schemes taking place on GoFundMe, but this one obviously had the most attention because of the feel-good story and how viral it went. It says here, Bobbitt, which is this guy right here, the homeless fella, is in jail in Philadelphia, and the couple have been bailed to return to court on Christmas Eve. Yikes. So there you have it, folks.